morning, folks. It's day 6 of the 25 days of knifs. Real quick, I want to go over the rules one more time, just to make it clear. At some point through the video, I'm going to move, and there's the troll. He's going to be there. Or he was there the whole time. Can't really do that because I got some eagle eyes out there. They'll catch that really quick. But I'll move, the troll will be there, come back. There'll be a timestamp. It might be more than one time through the videos too, just to give you a little extra chance here or there as you're going through the video to see the troll. But as soon as you see him, you're going to want to stop what you're doing, pause it, maybe rewind back a little bit, find as close to time as possible, put the time and where you saw the troll in your comment, in the long video, immediately. He's not going to be in the shorts. The shorts are just letting you know that it's what day it is and what's the giveaway. And if he is in it, you don't win. I don't care. He shouldn't be in it though. But he's a feisty little bugger. He likes to do what he do. So this is day 6, and I'm giving away the eafengrow 915. Forget what I called this on eafengrow week, Eagle Claw, something crazy like that, because it's just a wild knife. The big knife, jade scales, G10, deep pocket carry, and then it's just got like funky blade, man. You know, look at that blade, two-tone, compound grinds, swedges, huge finger hole. Yep, bearings, flipper tab, liner lock, deep pocket carry, as I said, lanyard hole, nice big lanyard hole. You could put a cool lanyard on this thing if you wanted. Subtle little pocket clip. Let's see how it feels in the hand. Little hot spot. Not much. But hey, big blade. This thing's wicked. You pull this out in public, people are going to run. Day 6. That's what you're going to win. Just got to find that troll. Follow the rules. I don't like rules. I like breaking rules. But I'm going to enforce the rules a little bit. If I screw up, I screw up, guys. Like letting you know if I, like I had the other day, I had somebody win it and I awarded it to somebody else, the congratulations. And then I was like, oh, sorry. Because I had the messages backwards in my head. The lower the message is really the quickest time on, like when you're looking at your messages. Because the top ones are, the way I have it, are the most recent messages. So those are, I'll eventually get to those people if these people miss. It's getting complicated. I mean, I'm going to have to get a referee. I'm going to have a guy standing behind me. He's going to have a referee outfit on. He's going to blow the whistle. You said a swear word, Dick Ritchie. You're not following the rules, Dick Ritchie. Yep. And there it is, the eafengrow 915. So, I had a tough day yesterday. Had to put my cat to sleep. We have 3 house cats. So, I've got Lilith in the shop. She's fine. Then I had 2 older cats that are brothers, Tater and Tig. And they're brothers, and they're 10 years old. Tater's this guy. He's feisty, full of vigor and health. Tig, he has had diabetes for like 2 years, and we've had to give him 2 shots a day, insulin, and then he started having pancreatic issues, like whatever you would call that in a cat, his bad pancreas, and finally, Saturday or Sunday, really Saturday evening, his system shut down. And his body started revolting all the crap that's going on. So we took him to urgent care on Sunday, thinking that was it. Now, that's the tough thing. Obviously, making that choice, that it's the final days for your pet. But it's also tough because when you go to veterinarians and urgent cares and stuff like that, they want to keep your pet alive, regardless of what the scenario may be in a lot of cases. It's 100% forward. How are we going to keep this animal alive, even if it's just for a day? To what extent are we going to have this pet owner go to keep this animal alive for 1, 2, 3 days, maybe a week? To me, that's kind of ridiculous. I mean, I'm not a farmer. I'm not a country boy in the sense where, you know, you just take your pet out in the back and do it yourself. I'm not that guy. But I am a believer in nature. And I believe that at some point you do have to let nature take its course. But if you are going to intervene with nature, if you're intervening to prolong, you need to make sure that end game, that prolonging, I think, is a good bit of time. Otherwise, you're just dragging your pet through maybe potential misery and pain. So I don't like that. And then I think you got to keep in mind the pet owner, their financial status, their capabilities, their guilts, their things that it's a very heavy time. It's a heavy moment that I think in some cases people may prey upon that. But I don't feel that happened to us, but we got smacked. So we're sitting there on a Sunday and we're feeling really downtrodden. We were feeling really downtrodden, and it was like, you know, emotions. And then you're like, I think I'm going to keep trying, because you don't want to feel like you're killing your animal, killing your friend, killing your pet, killing your comrade, is what you start to feel like. When I think at that point, medical people need to say, hey, he's close. He's so close. And you have an opportunity to give him peace a little earlier so that he doesn't have to go through too much pain. And we suggest maybe we don't do x-rays. Maybe we don't do extended blood work. We don't do all kinds of crazy stuff. A lot of times they don't do that. And when that happens, you're just kind of, I don't know, you're just kind of like, what do? You know, you don't want to be a killer. You don't want to jump the gun. So what if they gave him fluids and they gave him antibiotics and they gave him a couple other things, and next thing you know, he bounces back and he's only not only 10, you know, some cats will live up to 20 years. But some cats, really like dogs, will only live maybe 12. Sometimes less than 10, but 11, 12, 13, 14 years, somewhere in that range. Now with two diseases that Tig had, the odds were against us. So next thing you know, we're bringing him back home. He had fluids. You know, we've got expensive food, we got antibiotics, we got syringes for this, syringes for that, insulin. We're force feeding. We had to turn his food into a slurry from Sunday to Tuesday and then put it into a syringe and inject it into his mouth. After we did that, we gave him antibiotics. After we did that, we gave him an appetite increaser. After we did that, we gave him insulin. We did this for 2-3 days. And when I look at my wife, and my wife looks at me and says, "This is ridiculous." And he looked miserable. You know, he's skin and bones now. His body's shutting down. He's not using the litter box. And we're dragging it out because we didn't want to feel like killers, because when we went to the urgent care, they weren't medical enough, intelligent enough. They're more worried about whatever. I don't know what they're worried about. Hopefully not making the $1,100, $1,200 they got us for. Yeah, there's another thing. And now 2 days later, yesterday, we take him to our vet and we say, hey, and now urgent care is one thing, and then our vet, we know our vets. So we go to the vet and they're like, yeah, you know, we're looking at his record. He's there. We understand. Tell us what you want us to do. We're there with you. And that's what you need. You know, they looked at his medical charts and they're like, hey, you guys, you know, you just injected him with steroids, antibiotics, force feeding him, insulin. appetite increasers, all this in 2 days. He's still not using the litter box, and he's down death's road. And some vets will say, oh, I think we can pull him out of this. We can get you another couple of weeks with your cat. That stinks. And I don't like that at all. But I get it, because some of them, they just don't know. They just don't want to say, oh, hey, let's just pull the trigger. They don't want to do it either. I get it. But we just went through that, and my wife gets really close with our pets. I get close. She gets very close with our pets. So it breaks her down. It's really tough on her. I had to drive her to work today because her Jeep's in the shop too. I mean, we're just really getting hit left and right. All kinds of stuff going on. It's been a tough month. December and November, tough months. Really tough months. But, at the end of the day, my wife's healthy. I'm healthy. We still have 3 other cats. I got the shop cat, and we got Tater and Dougal in the house, and our 2 dogs. And we're all in good health, relatively. We're all fine. You got to see the upsides, people. You got to, because there's so many down struggles. You're climbing up the hill, and you step on a loose rock, and you fall back 10, 20 feet. Get up, climb 40 feet, 20 more feet past the 20 feet you fell. Just do it. It's all you can do. Is climb forward hard, strong, head down, charge the hill. That's what I do. That's what I try to do, because otherwise I want to just feel sorry for myself. I just want to sit on the couch, play a video game, eat a pizza, cry. You know what I mean? Yeah, grown men cry. Smart grown men cry, because you got to get it out. Now, am I gonna like get in the grocery line and find out that I waited 10 minutes before I get to the end of the grocery line, and the grocer says, hey, I'm on break and you're gonna have to get in another line? Am I gonna cry then? No, I'm not gonna cry. Or if somebody screws up my pronouns, am I gonna cry then? No, I'm not gonna cry. That's all. That's all you do. But it was a heavy day. Death is tough. I like to say I don't handle death well, and I don't handle life well. Other than those 2 things, I'm okay. Life or death, I'm not good at. The other stuff, I'm great at. What that stuff is, I don't know after life and death, but I'm good at something. But it was tough, and it was sad. But today's a new day, a new knife, and a new chapter.